Dear children, how are you? Are you fine? Okay. Warm welcome to the class. Okay. We have discussed the chapter the last class. Then I think all of you enjoyed our Lenjo story. Have you enjoyed it? Am I sure? You enjoyed the story? Have you read it several times and understood the questions? If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, we can go to the scaffolding questions that are here. Then the 11th question, page number 41. Take page number 41. 11th question is there. You can read that. Immediately after reading the letter, the postmaster turned serious. Question is, immediately after reading the letter, the postmaster turned serious. Then you can read that paragraph there. The postman went to his boss, laughing heartily. He showed him the letter to God. The postmaster also broke into a laugh, but immediately he turned serious. What faith! I wish I had the faith of the man who wrote this letter. Imagine starting up a correspondence with God. In this paragraph, the answer is there. Can you imagine the answer? Can you say the answer? Yeah, you are correct. What is the answer? Why he became serious? Yeah, he was impressed by his deep faith in God. The postmaster was impressed by his deep faith in God. That is the answer. Okay. Is it clear for you? Because the postmaster was impressed by his Lenjo's deep faith in God, or his profound faith in God. Such a faith he had. He had such a faith. Okay, clear to you? Okay, then shall I go to the 12th question? Let me go to the 12th question. Okay. 12. Why did postmaster take effort to collect money for Lenjo? Then this postmaster didn't leave it as a fun. Okay, you know that. He didn't take it as a joke. He became serious of this letter. He understood that this man would be a hardworking man. He would be an innocent man. This man is an innocent man. His faith in God is very strong. His faith in God is very strong. His belief in God is very strong. He understood his situation. What was his situation? He understood very well. So, he decided to write a letter. Then, question is this. Why did the postmaster take effort to collect money? Because he was impressed by his profound faith in God. Then he understood that he was very innocent. He was very innocent and hardworking man. So he is writing a letter, such a letter to God. And also he decided to write a letter. He was very much impressed by his deep faith or profound faith in God. In Lenjo's faith in God. So he understood also that he was very hardworking and innocent man. So he decided to make effort to collect money to send to Lenjo. He decided to collect money to send to Lenjo to help him. Okay, is it clear? Okay, then 13th. Why was it difficult for the postmaster to collect 100 pesos? 13th question is, read it. Why was it difficult for the postmaster to collect 100 pesos? Why was it difficult? 13th question. This is from at the post office. No, you know, this is from the part at the post office. At the post office. Don't be confused. This is at the part, from the part of at the post office. Okay. Then 30th question is, why was it difficult for the postmaster to collect 100 pesos? How much money he collected really? Yeah. How much money? Yeah, very good. 70 pesos. How much money he asked for? How much money Lenjo asked for? Yeah, 100 pesos. But he couldn't collect only 70 pesos. Then question is, Why was it difficult for the postmaster to collect 100 pesos is the question. Can you say the answer? Postmaster could not collect 100 pesos. Why? Sometime you can imagine like this. Sometime post office employees wouldn't have cooperated. This post office employees or his colleagues wouldn't have cooperated with him. Wouldn't have cooperated with him, or you can write like this: they wouldn't have enough salary to give him. They wouldn't have enough money to give him. You can take as you select, as you know. Okay. Then they wouldn't have enough money to give in this collection. Okay. You can write like this, or you can write they wouldn't have cooperated with this foolish idea of lunch, or the foolish idea of postmaster. They wouldn't have thought like that. Oh, this would be a foolish idea. They wouldn't have thought. Then they would have cooperated with this plan of postmaster. Okay. Can you write? Okay. 14th question. What would you do if you were the postmaster? Suppose you were the postmaster. Imagine that you were the postmaster. What would you do? The postmaster collected money. If you were the postmaster, what would you do? What would you do? Yeah. Would you collect money like this? Or would you take it as a fund? What would you do? Then you can write your own answer. If I were the postmaster, I would give 100 pesos. I would give as I can. I would help him as I can. Like that you can write. But what would you do if you are the postmaster? That's the question. Suppose here the postmaster collected money and sent it to Lancho. Okay. Then he could collect only 70 pesos, but he collected it and sent it to Lancho. But if you were the postmaster, in the place of postmaster, if you were the postmaster, what would you do? That is the question. How can you write? If I were the postmaster, I would help him as I can, or I would send him 100 pesos. As you can write your own answer. Okay, you can write your own answer. Okay, then shall I go to the next page? Page number 42, 15th question. Okay, God replies. God replies. In this part, the questions. Then he was coming to the post office for getting reply of God here. Why didn't Lancho show any surprise when he got the money? 15th question is, why didn't Lancho show any surprise? You know that the following day Lancho went to the post office earlier than usual. He was very excited to get the reply from God. He was very sure that he would get the reply from God. So, earlier than usual, in early morning, he went to the post office to get that reply. He was very sure, oh, today I would get the reply. So, he went to the post office. Then he saw postman. Then when he reached the post office, he saw the postman. Then he asked the postman, "Is there any letter for me? Or do you have a letter for me?" Then what would the postman do? He handed the letter. Then he gave that reply of God to letter. Really, who wrote that reply? You know who wrote that reply? Yeah, very good. Then this postmaster wrote that reply. So very soon, immediately he gave that or handed that letter to Lancho. The postman handed a letter to him. The postmaster looked on. The postmaster is watching what would be the reaction of Lancho when he was reading this letter or getting this letter. What would be his reaction? So he was watching him carefully at the doorway. While standing at the doorway of his room, he was watching. Who was watching? Yeah, postmaster was watching Lancho. What was his reaction? what would be his reaction by getting this letter? What was his expectation? The postmaster expected that he would be very surprised and happy by getting this letter and money. Okay, then the question is, why didn't Lencho show any surprise? But there is no, his expectation got lost. Then what happened there? What happened? He didn't show any surprise. Who didn't show any surprise? Lencho didn't show any surprise. Why? Why didn't he show any surprise? He expected such a letter from God. Okay, so he didn't show any surprise. Why didn't Lencho show any surprise when he got the money? Because he expected the money from God. Such was the faith he had in God. Such was the faith he had in God. He expected money from God. So he didn't show any surprise. What's the point? He expected the money from God. So he didn't show any surprise. Then 16th question. What was the expectation of the postmaster? What was the expectation of the postmaster? Then the postmaster expected that Lencho would be surprised or happy by getting this money. Okay, Lencho would be surprised or happy by getting the money. Then we can see that Lencho showed not the slightest surprise. Any surprise, he didn't show any surprise. Slightest means any surprise. Not a single surprise. He didn't show any surprise on seeing the money. Such was his confidence. He was very confident that God would help him. That's why he didn't show any surprise. He was very sure, or he was very confident that God would help him, or God would send the money that he asked for. God would send the money that he asked for. Okay. But he became angry when he counted the money. God could not have made a mistake. When he counted the money, he became very angry because he was very sure that God would not have made a mistake. This is made by the post office employees. He is blaming post office employees, and he says post office employees are a bunch of crooks. They are thieves. They are a bunch of thieves. They are a group of thieves. They are doing this thing. They have done these things. He was very sure. Okay. What was the expectation of the postmaster? Did it come true? That is the 16th question. The expectation of the postmaster is that Lencho would be very surprised or happy by getting the money. Did it come true? No, it didn't come true. Lencho was not at all surprised. That is the answer. Lencho was not at all surprised. Then 17th question. Why was Lencho angry? When he counted the money, he was very angry. You know that. In this paragraph you can see. Then why was he angry? Then you know why was he angry? Yeah, very good. He was angry because he got only 70 pesos. When he counted the money, it was only 70 pesos in that envelope. But he asked for how much money? He asked for 100 pesos. But he got 70 pesos. So he got angry. Why was he angry? He got only 70 pesos when he asked for 100 pesos. So he was very angry. When he counted the money, there was only 70 pesos. So he was very angry. Can you write the answer? Okay. Shall I go to the next page? Okay. Page number 43, 18th question. The actions of Lencho after counting the money are described in details. Okay. Which are the actions of Lencho that are saying in first, second, like that? We can order it. We should write here. Narrate what he did in the correct order. You should narrate what did he do after getting the reply from God or the money from God. Then you should write in step by step. Okay. First you can begin like this. First he went to the window to ask for paper and ink. First one is you can begin like this. First he went to the window to ask for paper and ink. Then what did he do? You can go to the next, the before page with that, page number 42. You can read here. Immediately Lencho went up to the window to ask for paper and ink. First he went up to the window to ask for paper and ink. You can write like that. First, Lencho went up to the window to ask for paper and ink. Then what did he do? Secondly, he sat at the public writing table. Secondly, what did he do? Secondly, you should write like this, in an order, okay? Step by step. Secondly, he sat at the public writing table. He started to write. Then, when he finished, he went to the window to buy a stamp. Then, when he finished, he went to the window to buy a stamp. Then finally, fourthly, he licked the stamp and then affixed it on the envelope with a thumb of his fist. With a thumb of his fist, he fixed that stamp on his envelope. The thumb of his fist, thumb means here this part, thumb of his fist, he fixed that stamp on his envelope. Then finally what did he do? Fourthly, what did he do? He licked the stamp and affixed it on the envelope with a thumb of his fist. Then finally, he put it in the mailbox. Right, like that in an order. You should write this answer of 17th question, 18th question. Okay. Firstly, he went to the window to ask for paper and ink. Secondly, he sat at the public writing table. He then started to write. Thirdly, he went to the window to buy a stamp. Fourthly, he licked the stamp and then affixed it on the envelope with a thumb of his fist. Finally, he put it in the mailbox. These are the steps of Lencho's writing reply. Then, was Lencho greedy? Can you say that Lencho was greedy because when he is getting 70 pesos, he is writing a letter to God asking for the rest of the money. In the last letter, we can say, merciful God, merciful, oh kind God, kindful God, of the money that I asked for. I asked for 100 pesos, but of the money that I asked for, 70 pesos reached me. I got only 70 pesos. Send me the rest. You should send me the balance, the rest of the money. Because I need it very badly. I need it very seriously. I need it very badly. But don't send it to me through the mail. You should be careful not to send me. Be careful not to send me through the mail because the post office employees are a bunch of crooks. They are a group of thieves. These post office employees, I don't have any belief in them because they are a bunch of thieves. I believe that they would have taken my 30 pesos. You would have sent me 100 pesos. Then who would have taken it? Yeah, this post office employees would have taken my 30 pesos or rest of the money. Okay. Then, in that letter, do you think that Lencho was greedy? How do you describe him? Do you think like that? I think that Lencho was not greedy because he is very hardworking man, he is very innocent man, but he is not believing that post office employees because of his trouble, because of his difficult time, he was asking for the 100 pesos. So he was, I think he was not greedy, he was only asking for the money to God. Then he is very innocent. He is very innocent and hardworking. He had a deep faith in God. Then you can write your own answer. Okay. Then let us review the story. Then we can go to the part. Let us review the story. Let us review the story. review questions. Okay. First one. What would be the postmaster's feeling when he read Lenjo's second letter? Feelings of postmaster. Okay, it would have come in your exam also. What would be the postmaster's feeling? Can you write the feelings of postmaster? What would he feel? Then Lenjo, this man, Lenjo want to get the 100 pesos. He want to ask for the help from God for sowing for sowing his field, for living in this year, like that. Postmaster would have some feelings. Then he is asking for 100 pesos. Then when he got 70 pesos, he was not at all satisfied. Then he is blaming. He is blaming my employees. He is blaming my employees for getting the money, but these employees also gave the part of their salary. They also gave their money for this collection, but he is not believing my employees. Like that, he is sometimes, I think he is even though he had a faith in God, he has a blind faith in God. He believed that God would give everything, whatever he asked for, whatever he asked, God would give everything, without working. He believed like that. Postmaster would have a feeling like that. You can write your own feelings as if you are postmaster. By standing at the position of postmaster, you can write your feelings. What would be the feeling of postmaster when he see this about Lenjo, when he is asking for rest of the money? Then postmaster would have believed that he was a very cunning man, a clever man, like that. He also is a blind faith in God. Then he was not satisfied. Even though this post office employees are helping, he was not giving any words of kindness. He would be thankful to this for getting this money, but he didn't show any gratitude or thanks to this for getting this money. Like that, you can write your own feelings as if you are postmaster. Okay. Then second question, why did Lenjo think that the post office employees are a bunch of crooks? Question is, why did Lenjo think that the post office employees are a bunch of crooks? Then Lenjo thought that post office employees are a bunch of crooks, a group of thieves. Why did Lenjo think that? Why did? Because he was very confident that God would not make a mistake. God would not make a mistake. So he was very confident about God. He has a deep faith in God, so he was very confident that God would not make a mistake. That is, who would have made a mistake? Who would have done it? Then very good. Who would have done it? These post office employees would have made a mistake. They would have stolen his money. These post office employees would have stolen his money. Then he says that these post office employees are a bunch of crooks when he got 70 pesos in the place of 100 pesos. When he was asking for 100 pesos, he got only 70 pesos. So he was very confident that this God would not make a mistake. God would not cheat him. God would not cheat him, for God would not make a mistake. Then this post office employees would have stolen his money. Okay, the post office employees would have stolen his money. So he called them as bunch of crooks. Okay. Then shall I go to the third question? Pick out the sentences in the story that show Lenjo's strong faith in God. There are many sentences in the story that show Lenjo's strong faith in God. Which are the sentences? We can go to the first part. When the hailstone began, what would be the sentence? Page number 39, we can see when the hailstorm started and all the things were destroyed, what was his expectation? Lencho thought only of his one hope go all through the night. Lencho thought only of his one hope, God. First one is all through the night. Page number 39. Page number 39, last part. All through the night, Lencho thought only of his one hope, God. That's the first one answer. Then go to the page number 42. 42. Lencho showed not the slightest surprise on seeing the money. Such was his confidence. Such was his confidence. Okay. Lencho showed not the slightest surprise on seeing the money. Such was his confidence in God. But he became angry when he counted the money. God could not have made a mistake. Another one is God could not have made a mistake. Lencho showed not the slightest surprise on seeing the money. Such was his confidence, and God could not have made a mistake. These are the expressions that show his faith in God. Okay. Can you write? Okay. Then, fourth one. Usually we enjoy rain. There are times when we curse the rain too. Have you had any such experience? Share it with your friends. Your experience in rain. You can write your experience in rain. Okay. You can write it. Okay. Another one is, let us write. After posting the second letter to this, you have to do as a follow-up activity. You have to do it. Let us write. Follow-up activity. This is the follow-up activity you have to do in this class. After posting the second letter to God, Lencho returned home and narrated all the events to his wife. Write them down. What you have to do? After posting the second letter, Lencho returned home. Second letter to God and narrated all the events to his wife. Write them down. How can you write? Wife, when I went to the post office, the postman handed me a letter. Then when I opened it, I could see only 70 pesos, but I asked for 100 pesos. Then I decided to write a reply to God. That section you can see in the page number 42. You should read it very carefully. And what did he do to write a reply to second letter? You should write like this, wife. So you can begin like this. Wife, today I went to the post office for getting the reply from God. Then the postman gave me a letter and I opened it. Like that you can write that things in your notebook. Okay. Then go to the next question. The postmaster writes a reply to Lencho's second letter. Imagine and write down the letter. You have to write. The postmaster writes a reply to Lencho's second letter. You know, postmaster is writing a reply to second letter, not the first letter. For second letter, postmaster is writing a letter. Imagine and write down the letter. You should imagine how should it be. He would have said, I can only send 70 pesos. I couldn't send 100 pesos. So please satisfy with this money and live very happily. Then all the best. Like that you can write your own imagination. You can write a letter to Lencho as if written by postmaster as a reply to his second letter, not to the first letter, as a reply to his second letter. Okay. Then you have to write a hailstorm destroyed the crops in Lencho's village. The local newspaper reported it. Prepare the likely report. The headlines is given for you. You should also write a newspaper report. How can you write a newspaper report? Do you know that? Then I will explain it in the WhatsApp group. You can write like that at that time. Okay. I am winding up this class. I wish all of you have a nice day. Okay. Thank you.